anything about a sky of blue or a keyboard too. Anything with a string it to, and I love you. I love it too. I love it to sing.
Hey guys, DJ101GAMING here, and today we are playing Batman Arkham Knights. Today we're doing a sequel to the game because my Uncle Mike was stuck at a certain part of the game.
I think it was trying to get the car across the bridge, right, Devin?
It was across the rooftop.
Okay. So we're doing a part 2 to your part 1 to try to go over some of the walkthrough information.
Yes. Now we're gonna go to the showcase, and now this time we actually activate the suits. Having to go with any delays, any mistakes, or blames.
Yeah, because last time we hit the button, but they weren't activated, so when the game started, we didn't have the suits on.
That's fault.
Definitely fault. That's why it's called DJ101GAMING.
Yeah, but you were
the one. It ain't called Standard Man Gaming.
You were the one there. Previously on Batman Arkham Knight.
So at this part, you had gotten Poison Ivy, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So what is the game having you do now?
Well, by now, it should be having me do
more car action.
It wants me to run. It wants me to do a diagnostics test.
Quick question, Devin. Do you have any suggestions on how to drive? Because I know when I was driving, I had a hard time.
You try.
What's the best way to drive?
Okay, so I feel like you're holding the controller like so. I feel like you're holding the controller like so, and you just feather it a little bit.
So you're saying feather on the bottom R2 stick?
Yeah.
Which is the gas pedal.
Yeah. And when you're looking at, oh man, that guy did not just run me over. Hey, get over here. Now, as I was saying, you need to relax on the controllers a little bit. And when you see on the other side of the road at a turn, that's when you turn. That's when you have to
hold the left trigger.
Hold the left trigger on the controller. And right now we should be doing a diagnostic test to practice that.
And how do you do the diagnostic test, Devin? How do you do it?
Well, first if you see that green holographic
display on the left.
On the right.
It's on the left, Devin.
Right. And that's your left, this is my right. Yeah. And I really control other controllers. Now what you do?
Destroy targets, charge up weapon energy, and activate missile barrage.
On the first diagnostic test, the enemies won't try to move, because this is where you start to aim at them. You can use a Vulcan gun by pressing R1, or press R2 to fire, and press square for a missile barrage.
Diagnostic stage complete.
Now in the diagnostic test.
Level 2. Destroy up to 4 targets.
Now in the second stage, you should be it's the same thing as level stage 1, but they won't move. But you have to hit enough targets so you can get missile barrage 2, which is more powerful, and you still have to press square to access it.
Okay, I'm looking at the screen, and I see on the left side you're charging up the left and the right. It's like a upside down circle. So by shooting the different ones, that will charge it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Charge up missile barrage level 2. Destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Now, in this one, this should be hard. Because they will move. Because the enemies will move. And this will happen in pretty much in the real world. because in order to get better damage and to missile barrages, you have to get all the tanks and avoid all the blasts from the tanks.
And one thing I'm noticing, Devin, I'm seeing these little red dotted lines come across.
That you need to dodge.
Okay.
By using the left stick and X by.
Okay, because basically what's going on when you see those red dots, that's the other tank is targeting you with their laser, so you're trying to get out the line of their fire. Okay.
Basically like a sniper rifle.
It's a scope. Okay. Okay. So you gotta make sure you stay out the way of those. Because they turn red, they can hit you and do damage to you. Okay.
If they turn like light blue, you know you're fine.
Okay, when they turn red, that means they're targeting. Okay. So I see you got through that part, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is this when you're walking into the tires, the green tires? What is that?
That's the dynastic test that I completed.
Okay, so when you walk through these different objects, they give you different missions to do or something, or?
Yes, they will. They'll actually help you train better.
Okay.
Your combat, your sneak, your fear, and being sneaky.
Okay, so it helps your stealth. It helps your combat. So that's what the different things are. Okay, I didn't know what they were.
And especially your driving.
Okay, well, you know, gotta let me know what that is. I didn't know what that was.
And also combat with the Batmobile.
Now, once again, when you're jumping off the roof, you're hitting X, so the cape will come out so you can glide. And you're hitting what? R1 to use the grappling hook then? What are you hitting for the grappling hook?
You use R1 for the grappling, and I'm pretty sure I've gone over this in the last video, but you have to press R1 under the grappling hook.
But see, somebody might not seen your first one, they might be watching the second, so you always have to explain what you're doing.
Thank you for the reminder, Dad. And how to get a jump boost is that when you grapple, you have to press X 2 times in order to get a jump boost. Now, right now, you should be, if you learn from your training, you should know how to do a missile barrage by now.
Now, is this real gaming or is this a training right now?
No, real gaming.
Okay.
This is the real world problem. Had to get past the tank so you can go to GCPD.
Okay, so every time you see that little red scope line run across, you want to back away from that. I mean, they're gonna shoot.
Yep. Like right now, I just got shot.
And then that little crossbow I see at the top of your tank, that's how you get them in your scope and hit them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the cool thing about the game is that when you get the last target or hit the last target with your fist, it goes in slow motion, which makes it a little bit more action-packed like in the movies. Now on the other side, there's a scope. I don't think I've gone through that to the first episode, and definitely not the second. But when you look at the scope, it's telling you if there are enemy tanks nearby, anything important like that.
Okay, so basically it's giving you a perimeter so you can see what is around you to make sure there's no enemy fire. Okay. Now you know where you're driving by looking at the light blue arrows on the street. Is that what that is?
Yes. There's like many different ways to know your location. There's the arrows on top, which is the exclamation point, which shows you your direction. If you look in front of it, there are miles. And there's a bat signal.
Okay, but when you're driving, you just want to follow the arrows on the road though, right?
And that too.
Okay, so you want to follow the other information when you're Batman, but when you're driving, you just want to look at the road and follow the arrows. The arrows will tell you where to go, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you should be exiting a car right now.
Okay, what uniform you got on in this one?
I should have the Flashpoint Batman from the future, not the future, from a different dimension.
Oh, what Navy?
Still have her in the back of the car.
What happened to her clothes? Batman's eyes are glowing in the dark.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat
I don't know.
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Where?
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about. Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you put it to good use.
Oh, good. Another cell.
These some pretty good cutscenes, over like watching a movie.
Really good. I would say.
You feel safer now?
Also, to know how your game is saving is if there's like a spiraling light blue thing on the side of your screen. Which might be a good time to exit.
Quick question. I thought it was a little Batman in the far right corner, bottom right. No, a little Batman singing around. No?
We can handle it, Jim.
Okay, then when it's saving, you'll see a little small Batman in the right corner. What are you talking about?
Give us a rundown.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
All right, let's see.
In the right corner, you'll see a little bat. And that's letting you know that the game is actually saving. So you know it's saving at that point.
No, I would know it's a blue spiral thing that lets you know whether the game is saving. I would know because at certain parts of the game.
We didn't have long.
So then what is that small bat signal? Because I know when I was playing, in the bottom right corner, you'll see a small bat thing going on.
That's probably where Batman is when you're driving Batman.
Okay, I gotta check that. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Look,
I gotta take a look
I
at
know
that.
you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Anything you can do to help is going to
Don't
save
worry, Jim.
lives.
I have someone
Don't
working a
worry,
lead
Jim.
on Scarecrow.
I have someone working
I'll
a
see what
lead
I
on
can do.
Scarecrow. I'll see
Good
what
to
I
hear.
can do.
That's why it's good to read the menu so you know what you're looking at.
Skeleton crew searching Gotham
Also,
South
you
and
can't
West.
access any other missions until you get to that part and go to GCPD.
No, that's why you
Now
can't
there will
say.
be a little bit more mission selects. The Riddler quest, the Perfect Crime, the City of Fear. Overall progress is not really much of a task. It's just letting you know how you're doing. And the Perfect Crime, which if you look at the picture, kind of looks a little disturbing.
Okay, so as you play the game, you unlock more missions.
Yes.
I'll look into these later.
I'll look into these later. Scarecrow's the priority.
And from the people you confront, you may unlock.
Yeah, but this whole thing, when you unlock people, did you get to play them in the game, or you just keep them as a trophy?
You ain't
I
gonna be
don't know
able
how
to
that
live
works.
himself
I'm
when he
pretty
finds out
sure
what he did with that
I'm
dime.
not sure, but I think they're for display, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I gotta look that up myself.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip.
If you don't want to listen to this guy, you can just go near him and press square. If he makes you sick.
Tonight, we finally break the bat.
Finally break the bat.
Good. Now you should be approaching the door and to the exit, and you'll find cops looking at your car.
Serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Busted.
Nice. Don't get too close.
Nice.
Here, back up.
He's here. Back up.
You hit the R2 to put gas in it. But you also say if you hit the R2 and the triangle button gives you a boost down.
The triangle button will give you a boost. It's called the afterburner.
Thanks, Rangers. It was good of you to stay
The
behind.
perfect time when you use it is if you're in a high-speed chase, or if you want to go up a ramp. And then it might take a while to access the driver. I think that's what our friend Mike.
What is that bar to the left? I'm looking at a green bar to the left. What is that thing?
Actually, that's for the afterburner.
Okay.
Because if you use it way too much, the bar will go down, and you won't be able to use it for a long time until it loads. They were. Oh. And this is what I do at your ride if you treat me badly.
And when the dawn comes, and when Gotham light grows, and I turn my gaze to the world.
And always focus on your driving. Sorry for the intrusion, but we had a little problem with our audio. And also with the camera because it stopped at a certain amount of time without me having to know. Now you should be approaching the clock tower for some input. You're probably wondering, why a clock tower? You'll find out in a few seconds. Press X. Press X when you get near the statue that looks like a prop from 1966. Except it's more different and more modified. And it has a retina scan. And this is why you need to go to the clock tower. To collect intel. Now press X to use the computer. That's good.
Do I come in the back cave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we've been looking at this the wrong way?
Instead of searching for the toxin,
What if we focus on the manufacturing
process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It'll show where Scarecrow is creating a sphere toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him.
I really like these skins.
If he knew I was
I can't wait to get my hands on a 1930 Batman costume.
In time. I can't wait to get the Red Hood story DLC pack.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Really awesome.
The Harley Quinn don't look too bad either. I must admit, I think I'm waiting for the Red Hood.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Green's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. As soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay. Now you should probably jump off that ledge right now.
And how do you know that, Devin?
Because it says to jump off the ledge on the bottom screen.
I guess that helps, huh?
Also that there's a bat signal over there, so I'm pretty sure I have to go there.
Okay, so you head toward the bat signal in the sky. Okay, I ain't know why you said jump off the ledge.
There were whispers after city. Something you changed. Something you killed him. I know there's
So okay, I see little hints in the bottom right corner. Okay. Like Batman's definitely getting his use out of the grappling hook. Still waiting to get to that piece Mike talked about with the bat car.
In time. Apparently, I haven't.
Don't call me Daddy, call me Pam. Oh wow, look. Now, when you're fighting, what buttons are you hitting to fight?
You press square. You press square to fight. To dodge the attack, you press triangle. No, the dodge the attack is if you see light blue stuff hanging on the bottom of the head.
Oh, you mean like those electro light blues above their head? Okay.
Yes.
So when you see that, you hit the triangle button. Otherwise, you hit the square button and knock the block off. Okay. Now, can you use batarangs or anything at this point or not?
Well, if you see something red, like it, on top of them, knowing that they're going to tackle you, that is when you press R2 to summon a batarang.
Do you have unlimited batarangs or you got a certain number of batarangs?
Unlimited batarangs.
Okay.
Sometimes I use the remote batarang in my spare time, but it's a little hard to maneuver.
Well, I gotta ask you a question. Even though we're going head, this question is, I saw you play, I know you're much further than this. How come when you was in one fight with some people, I'm not going to give it away, but you couldn't use any batarangs? Did they not let you use them during that piece of the fight, or what?
We'll talk after the video, because...
That's why I didn't mention what it was. I just mentioned how come you could use batarangs.
Need to glide.
Glide, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool, the way they make his cake look like it's kind of like wet from the rain. It's pretty cool. Really good graphics. They spent a lot of time in this game.
Yep.
Very visually studied.
Now this is the part that Mike was complaining about.
Okay, so make sure you explain it for everybody out there.
First you put this little thing on it, and then it takes a while, and then you have to get this part off that's next to the generator and flip the switch.
The generator's damaged. I need to buy
now that's something you have to do as a
directly.
How can I help you this time? Is the power winch ready for deployment?
Now that character there is the one Morgan Freeman played in movies, correct?
Yeah, Lucius Fox.
Okay.
Really helpful, really resourceful. Like the guy. Really like the guy. Now this is the part that Mike was talking about.
Okay, so make sure you explain this to everybody. But I haven't got to this part, so I may look at this my own self.
How to summon your Batmobile is pretty simple. All you have to do is press L1 to summon. Now, this is when you need to... now, this is the time where you just wait for the cutscene, and here goes the Batwing to give you an extra upgrade to the Batmobile. From Lucius Fox. It's called the power wrench. Pulls down obstacles and moves heavy distractions, blah blah blah. I can't really read it, it's too large. But this, on the other hand, is extremely helpful in what you need to do.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Now you have to turn on battle mode, fire the winch, and move the Batmobile backwards.
Now that easy or difficult?
Difficult. Now what I didn't pay attention to was the fact that I had to work on the ramp.
Work on what ramp? Oh wow. That 1966 Batman.
Now it's
skin
basically
nice.
time to use the afterburner and
which is R2 and triangle, right?
yes.
Okay.
Now use the power winch again and still go backwards.
Oh, he's going backwards to pull up the bridge, that it is?
So pull up the building, the roof of the building.
Okay.
And you have to control where you're going in the air. Now go on battle mode because it says use the Batmobile battle mode to navigate through tight areas such as these. And you gotta be really careful. The slightest mistake and you'll go back where you are, throwing a... And the next thing you know, you'll be throwing a rage quit. Believe me, I would know. Now, I was showing this for example because I know what to do. When I played this, it says I can't move the statue. It's glued to the wall, but I bet it can carry the car's weight. What they mean is go forward.
Okay.
And the power winch will help pull you back up onto the building.
Yeah, I think it's when Mike got so frustrated he was ready to throw the game out the window. Mike Manning was ready to throw the game out the window. That's how frustrated he got.
Now this is a definite thing that is extremely hard. Once you put the power wrench inside, you have to rev up the engine. And you have to do it really carefully. You have to rev up the engine by pressing R2, really carefully trying to pull up the orange bar on the side.
Okay, how far does the orange bar have to go up? Oh, all of it, I see it. So keep your eye on the right-hand side when you're doing this. Okay. Right lower corner.
And it should power up the satellite.
Okay.
For your needs of...
Are you listening, Mike, and all you YouTubers out there? DJ101 is giving you some good information.
Restore the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important.
You can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay.
Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember? He just wants to help you now.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone's.
Yeah, I activated the skin for Robin, but there was a glitch and it wouldn't work on that part.
Yeah, I noticed when I played too, when I activated the Batman skin for the car, it didn't show up. So evidently there is a slight glitch that even though you might activate the skins, sometimes they don't always come on like they're supposed to. But I guess every game has a glitch. Besides that, I mean, the game is really fantastic, so I'm not gonna cry about that one little glitch.
That's one of the best parts about the game. There's only one glitch, nothing else, but it's not bad.
Yeah, because you can always restart the mission and try to activate the skin again if you really want the skin that bad.
Or if you like keep going on with the story mode, wait for the little blue spiraling thing to load up, and it will erase everything from 1 minute ago, which won't be so bad. And then you change the skin and that time instead of having to restart.
Okay, so you're saying when it saves, go back out and try to activate the skin again. Okay.
Exactly.
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
And you don't open the door, because if you do, chances are they might kill the hostage.
5 soldiers, all armed.
If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage.
See?
Need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
So what I did was go hang up on the vantage pole and go on the other side of the vantage pole.
They'll be easier to take
and
down.
then I hit the door with a batarang by pressing one of the other controls on the PlayStation 4 controller. Then I hit it and I throw it by pressing R2 and alert one of the guards. Now this would be a good time to try out my silent takedown without having to be caught. Nighty-night. Wait.
Like Batman just killed a guy.
And I said...
I thought Batman ain't supposed to kill nobody.
Well, he did back in the day, remember?
Yeah, I think the first comic book.
He had a gun.
Yeah, 1936. It's 2015, Devin. You just killed somebody.
No!
So you try to practice your stealth, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Try to run up on him without him seeing you. Okay.
Yep.
Or maybe he's not killing him. Maybe he's just knocking him out with a
3 more
Oh,
soldiers.
yeah, that sounds better, right?
I think they're safe.
If there's gonna be a next video, I might check on the bodies and see if they're
I've got a hostage
unconscious.
situation.
3
3 gunmen.
I need to take
I
them
need to
all
take
out
them all out before they can react.
Is it ready?
Is it ready?
Flexible plates over MR.
Okay, that's where it's gonna video has to stop. Thank you for watching DJ101GAMING. There might be another video, you'll never know if we'll help you out with it. And let us know in the description below.
I guess if Uncle Mike has more problems, we'll make more videos. Ha!
Give us a like and subscribe. Hashtag swag!
Dad, why do we have rules?